Thanks for letting us compare, like, in conversation.
I figured you might be talking already. I was like...
Welcome back, sports fans from around the world. We've got a good one today. I'm Derek Howard with Game Time Streaming alongside Molly. How you doing, Molly?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to see the guys play tonight.
Yeah, so we got Howard Hill and Nolan Speer versus Russ Feko and Jerry Frazier, and these guys can really throw. These are a Division I matchup, so it's all going to be split bowl double out. All the 701s are going to be same score, and the 501s are going to be stacked freeze, which is exciting to watch if it gets that far. It is a race to 8. There's some singles in the middle with the 2 crickets and the 2 first 501s, and that always makes it fun with some strategy. You know, who they get to pick who plays who. So really looking forward to seeing these guys shoot. All right, so I'm going to give these guys the sign to diddle. We'll start here with 701, same score. Yeah, 10-10 here at the Ohio State-Michigan game. That is just way too close for me, boys. So gonna have to keep that in the back of my head that's going on here, because I definitely am looking for a big second half from the Buckeyes. Alright, so they just noticed the light, so we'll get the diddle in here and see who's going first. Like I said, split bull, double out. These guys are going to be really fire here on the 20s. I've watched them all play. All master level shots here. Russ and Jerry are downriver. Howard just moved up to the area, and I know Nolan's local here also. Jerry almost into that double bull, so Jerry and Russ with the diddle. Alright, so Jerry's going to start. This is Jerry Frazier. I played Jerry all the time. He's typically Dino's partner, and he's always throwing heat on me especially. Always feels good to get a triple in there when you're on stream the first couple throws, and really calms you down a little bit. Yep, Russ is going to be into that triple all night. He's a straight shooter. And you know what? So is Nolan. Nolan's just getting better and better. Always playing split bull and open bull formats. So this is what Nolan does even if it's open bull, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, Danny, Nolan sure is. I really look forward to him to being a powerhouse. Him and Howard are really one of the favorites, I would say, in doubles this year. Not to count out Russ and Jerry by any means, but yeah, Nolan and Howard are going to be a force all day long today. See Mike Jerisk in the basement down there in that red hoodie sitting there helping him keep score. We'll have him come up here on the mic after a few games go by here and see what he's been doing with the community. And I know he's one of the busiest people in the world, isn't he, Molly?
Oh, yeah. He keeps himself busy. I know him and Brian got something in the works, so we'll let him come up and talk about that in a little bit. I think everybody will be happy with what they've been working on.
Yeah, that's exciting, and you know, great shot there from Howard Hill. Looks like Howard's starting to feel it, and that's always scary. Russ answers right back. So 140 there from Russ. He don't care. He's always a straight shooter. I tell you what, Russ and Tom Keller are one of my mentors. I love the way their darts fly. They're straight shooters, and I can't wait to have more of a straight flight like they do. I love watching Russ play.
I couldn't agree more. I haven't really followed Russ, but anytime I see him at a tournament, I love to watch him too. He's just a smart shot. He's a great shot. The way his darts fly out of his hand are great.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerry and Dino, I tell you what, they're always having a great time together. Always together at regionals, and Jerry's usually throwing smoke, so you know what, taking it out with the double pull there, just like I said, they're going to be able to keep up with Howard and Nolan's firepower, and showed it right there. No nerves, you know, double out, so great shot there from Jerry.
Yeah, all four of these guys are great. I honestly at first thought it was singles when I first saw the flyer. When I realized it was doubles, I was even more excited because all four of these guys are great shots.
Looks at it and delivers. Great shot there from Russ Feko. It is scary taking those stabs, but that's what you're going to have to do at this level. Answers right back, Molly.
Yeah, I was waiting to see what Howard would pull out there, and now we got to see what Jerry goes for.
So, how about the chat keeps me up to date with that Ohio State-Michigan score? Good response there from Nolan. Doing exactly what he needed to do. Getting the point lead, getting rid of them 19s. Making Russ open up, probably 18s, and right into him. Just couldn't be more dialed. Like we said, just a fantastic shot. You don't hear Russ a whole lot around these areas, and I tell everybody, man, Russ can keep up with anybody if he's dialed. Love seeing these guys make the trip out here. Both of them drove over an hour, and just really appreciate it. You know, it's kind of crappy out there on the roads, so not just an hour, but an hour in crappy roads, so that could even be even longer, you know. So thank you guys for driving out here. Thank you, Molly and Mike, for being the guests, and thank my wife, man. She helps me out a whole lot before anybody even gets here. Nolan into the 17, takes a look at the 18, hits it. So another 9-mark answer from Nolan.
Yeah, this game is just great, and I have to say I'm just happy to be here, and I think Mike's happy to be here too. We talked downstairs a bit, but I don't know if you saw that. Trevor said it's still 10-10. Buckeyes just punted.
Yeah, weak round there, but they're still averaging a 4.6 together. So Russ is going to have to explode on these 15s.
Yeah, I was just thinking we rarely see Nolan not hit where he's aiming for, so Russ has got to take advantage of that.
Probably going to go straight at these bullseyes here and try to make it a 1-1 scoreline. Nolan was really good at the bullseyes, probably close to a 34-35 shooter, and he takes it. So makes it a 1-1 scoreline here. Great match. Couple 9 marks in the first cricket game. That's what we like to see here at Game Time Streaming. And I tell you, there's going to be a lot more than that. These guys came in about an hour early, and they're ready to go. Yeah, big shot there from Russ. Have to control the 20s against these guys. Yeah, definitely expected Jerry's third dart to be at points, and Howard punishes him for it. So I know he wanted to look at the 19. He did it on that second one, but that decision on that third one could have really helped Russ out here. Russ might be stepping up with the point lead, but opens up a new house, first dart. Just looking great. Except for that hat. That hat is not looking great. Yeah, great third dart there from Howard Hill. Howard's one of my favorite people. He's such a positive partner. You ever play with Howard Hill, Molly?
If I remember correctly, I think I've played in one Luck of the Draw with him, but any tournament I'm at and he's there, I just love talking to him. I've never seen that man upset. He is such a happy person, great darter to look up to, and just always happy to help with anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, Howard's fun to play with. He really keeps the vibe that I like. So no bad body language or nothing like that. So nice shot there from Nolan Speer picking up them 2-trip-17s. And yeah, Howard, man, he's a great partner. Always uplifting, positive. Even if you guys lose, even if you lose with Howard, he's still fun to play with. Hey, you know, Caesar salad is what he says.
I totally agree. He's just happy to be there. I feel like he's a great player, great guy, great person. Happy to be there.
Yeah, a trip into the 18 here, and he's going to look at that 17. Decides not to. I like it. So definitely understanding Nolan's coming back, and Nolan just hit a 6 mark on them 17s.
Yeah, you got to be in a safe spot to go close those 17s. You got to make sure you got a good point lead, or else you just got to get those point leads before you go and close.
Yeah, it sent out a little group chat. You know, who's your mentor? What kind of darts do you throw? And nobody responded except for Nolan. So, you know, we were going to do a little meet the player section here in the commentary booth, but no. But Howard actually walked downstairs and said, well, I came, but I forgot my darts. So Howard's throwing these triples with someone else's darts, which is even more impressive, Molly.
Yeah, I wasn't even out of the car when I got here and I was told to bring my darts in. I didn't know if I was going to play, but that wouldn't have been good for anybody because I don't know who would have commentated on me. But he threw a couple of mine. He said he liked my flights. He just wasn't a fan of how heavy my barrels are. But it's fun to see him throwing so good with someone else's darts.
Yeah, he said he just needed a straight barrel with speed flights. So me and Katie have all kinds of barrels and all kinds of different flights here at Game Time Streaming. So if you ever forget your stuff, just remember we got some.
Yeah, Elena just said he left them on the stove so he doesn't forget them, but apparently he really forgot them this time.
Putting some pressure on Howard to hit the bullseyes. That was a great shot by Jerry. Great decision. Might have won him the game here. Needs to connect and does. So we got a 2-1 scoreline here. So on to 701, same score here. Split bowl, double out format. And, man, I tell you what, Russ and Jerry came to play.
connects with that trip on that third dart. He just had to get all around it before he got that last one.
Yeah, Jason Castle in the chat, one of the owners of To The Point Streaming, buddy. We sure do hope that you're feeling better. We know that you had some medical issues this week, and me and Katie was praying for you for sure. So I know I've reached out and talked to you, but big shout out to you. Get better, buddy. We do appreciate you here at Game Time Streaming and all the help you've given us. Yeah, Jason, it's Molly Volker on the mic, actually. Katie is with our newborn AJ and Ashlyn, and still helping out. She's communicating how we sound and what we need to do from the living room. But yeah, Molly Volker's on the chat here, and Molly has really stepped up her game. Molly, how's your journey been?
Oh boy. Well, it's been going. I have just the mindset of going in and having fun. I get upset with myself. But luckily I got a great crew with me that have taught me how to play, and I just thank it all to them, and that's how I know how to play my darts, and I listen to my partners.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got above a 2 average, like a 2-1, 2-2, and that's a lot from where you came from.
Oh yeah, I was below the ones for a while when I first started. My goal is just to be able to play with the guys. I don't want to just play with the girls. I want to play with the guys. I want to be able to get out there and compete with everybody. So that's just my biggest goal.
Yeah, big shot there from Jerry. We saw that 140. Not a huge answer from Nolan, so Russ can really pull away here as he's into the trip 20 on the first and second dart. Gonna have to play this smart, leaving his partner a good out here. Great shot there from Russ. Nice high ton. Jerry's going to love the double 12 look with no pressure at all on it.
Yeah, coming from a steel tip background, double 12 is a beautiful shot. You fall into the double 9, you're fine. Fall into double 5, you're good. Double 12 is perfect, my opinion.
First dart. Great shot there from Jerry. Making it a 3-1 scoreline here. And what exciting darts. So it is a loser first format, and Howard's going to have to open up with some heat here and get momentum towards him and Nolan. just nicked off his dart there. That was the good looking third dart. It was definitely going in the triple, but deflected off his barrel, it looked like. And Nolan just bought some of the new Millars, so he's really excited about that. He's only thrown them a couple times, but they sure do look good.
Yeah, Jason, I see your comment. Yeah, I play steel tip here. Part of the GFDA, I'm a secretary on that. Mike Derisk is the president. We try and run a good steel tip league around here. I'd love to come down there, get on. I think it'd be a great time. Bring a couple Michiganders there.
Yeah, definitely, Jason. If you're looking for one, I'd be sending Danny Broughton down there.
Oh yeah.
So I know that while we were down there, Don had mentioned Danny. So yeah, there's a lot of people that would love to come down there, Jason, and we'd love to do State Wars too, if that ever is in the future.
Yeah, I was just smiling listening to you say that. I think that'd be great. Do our own little Michigan-Ohio game. Mike Self, we miss you too. We wish you could come back up here. We got some snow going on.
Jerry is going to have to answer here, or Nolan's going to pull away even farther. And he does. Great shot, Jerry. Jerry has been dialed down there all day, Molly.
Yeah, I was watching that, ready to press his button to get on there and talk. That second dart was so close to being a trip 20. He would have had it too. That was a good one to watch.
Nolan is capable of this. Man, momentum was really in Howard and Nolan's favor this game. Jerry and Russ really fought back and really turned it upside down real quick. So showcasing their firepower, and Russ is probably not going to look at the double bull here. 10 tops is what I assume, but he might. Definitely composed, taking his time. Him and Jerry are both looking good today, so takes it out, making it a 4-1 scoreline. All right, so this is what's going to make it interesting, guys. This is a singles match. This is our first cricket singles match, and whoever they decide to play, they have to play the opposite person in 0-1. So the next 4 games are going to be singles, and looks like Howard's going to play Jerry. And opening up, looking for the white horse. I love it. I am so shocked he did not get points in that. So let's see if Jerry can hit a 6 or 7 mark and make him pay for that move. Absolutely huge response there from Jerry. Love it. This dude came in here ready to shoot today.
Hey, when I got here, he said his feet were still cold from the drive, so apparently they've warmed up and he's ready to go.
I tell you what, if Jerry wins this match here, Nolan and Howard are going to be in some serious trouble. They're going to have to really string together some games here. And Jerry is just unconscious right now. I just love seeing it. Great shooting, Jerry Frazier. Coming down here, facing Howard Hill, throwing a 6-6 in the 4th round. So, just into the trip 15, and oh man, Jerry's just lighting it up. Howard's just not going to be able to hang throwing a 3-5.
Danny, you're right. Jerry and Russ are throwing absolute fire right now. I mean, I couldn't wait for today, and these guys are not disappointing at all.
Jerry Frazier with a 5-5 in the first singles match. Just absolute fire. Yeah, so Jerry's going to have to go cool down. And he's not going to like that, you know. But so we're going to have Nolan versus Russ here, and this is going to be a heater. Yeah, Danny, I play Russ the last maybe 3 or 4 years since I got into Masters, and he is no joke at all. Always throwing straight, always throwing good. It doesn't ever seem like he has those bad off games. He's just real composed, real focused. Just he brings it, really. He's also been on the Midnight Dart Club, so you can catch him on there too.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. He's always got himself under control. I never see him screaming at the board, screaming at his darts. He's just in control of himself and very calm with his darts, and the way he throws is just so smooth and straight.
New house and needs to hit it hard here for Nolan. So first start into the trip 18 is great. Bad placement, but yeah, it looks like he might have wanted to move over a little bit on that when I saw that flight moving. And this is an opportunity for Russ to really smash them 19s and take a look at the 18s if he hits a couple triples here. if he would have connected with that trip 19, that really would have made Russ think twice about chasing.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, right? As he was throwing that. He just needed trip 17 and then one trip 19. He's back in it. It just takes one round to get you right back into it.
Aggressive move, looking for the 15 there on that third dart from Nolan. Russ could really make him pay for that and does not. So yeah, Nolan can really secure this game here with a good round. Buried it. Absolutely huge round there from Nolan Speer. Mr. 170 himself with 170 points going into the bullseyes. Does not care about where those flights are. He'll just go around them. So, great win there from Nolan to make it a 2-5 scoreline here. What a must-needed win that was from Nolan.
Oh, yeah, those boys need it. Now they need to get it rolling, get these games going.
So we're going to bring Mike Jerisk up here and see how it's going down there in the basement. There is a lot of pressure on this game here for Howard. Howard and Nolan really need this game. 3-5 is so much better than 2-5, so, or 2-6, so. Yeah, Abe, Russ is a seasoned vet. I tell you what, he's always impressing me. So I'd say probably over 5 years, Danny. That is Molly down there in the crappy white Michigan shirt. And sure do appreciate her being on the mic and helping me out up here. So now we have the one and only Mike Jerisk. Mike, how is it down in the basement right now?
Oh, it's alive down there. We got some big-time shooters who are just scoring left and right. Not a lot of missed darts. It's been fun to watch. Those guys down there are just they're throwing fire right now.
Yeah, Jerry Frazier decided he wasn't going to miss no darts today.
No, him taking out that double bull was big, and he didn't even flinch at it. He just looked right at it, and he knew where that dart was going.
Yeah, him and Russ are really pulling away here. This is a huge game here for Howard to make it a 3-5 instead of a 2-6.
Yeah, this is going to be a decider right here. This is definitely a game that Nolan and Howard need to make this a more competitive match.
Yeah, get some momentum flowing in their favor, and we know that they both got the heat to do it. Ain't nobody counting Howard and Nolan out, that's for sure, but definitely a big round needed here from Russ. Russ really crawling his way back into this game here. Not missing the double 16 much. Real calm, collected, stepped back the last time he hit it in the first dart. So, feeling it today. And he hits it again first try. So, great shot there from Russ, making it a 6-2 scoreline. Man, that's going to be hard to come back from, Mike.
Yeah, they're going to have to come back these next few legs and really just focus on one dart at a time and play smart collective darts and just take one game at a time.
Having a day today, I tell you what. Jerry is just feeling it today, and I love it. Driving an hour in a snowstorm to be here, too. That's what I love about it. Great shot there from Nolan. All right, so that triple right there was huge. Really taking control of this game and cooling Jerry off a little bit.
Yeah, this is Nolan needs to come up and really focus on getting this 2-dart, but making sure he gives at least a look at taking this out with a smart second dart if he misses his first.
Nolan for tops here.
Ooh, flight kick there. Jerry has a chance here, and the way he's throwing, he could. Jerry could take this out. Actually, don't. 169.
First dart into the double 10. Great shot there, Nolan. Definitely a much needed game there. If the train's going to turn around, it's got to turn around right now.
He catches there on the third dart. This game here is going to be interesting to see, especially how they just opened here. See how Howard answers this, whether he goes up top. But no, he's going to go down and score immediately. Big darts from Russ right there. Nolan's going to need a 6 here to push this game to get something for his partner here. But where they're sitting at currently, they're going to need a lot of help.
Jerry's going to be drilling at this opportunity here. He might go right at that 18 and then white horse it out.
Big darts in the close, though. That close right there is really going to push this game on Howard. He's going to need a 6 or 9 here.
Yeah, we can hear Howard. He's directly below us. He's not having a good time currently. He's pretty upset with his darts and can't ever count him out though.
Jerry with potential game darts in hand. The way he's been throwing, I wouldn't say he wouldn't not hit this.
In a dominant fashion. So Jerry Frazier and Russ just really showed up today and really putting the pressure on Nolan and Howard and feeling good down there.
Yeah, you just never really seen throughout all the matches. You never seen them let off the gas. It just seemed like every time there was a mishit or a miscue from Nolan or Howard, and there wasn't many. Russ and Jerry just stepped on the gas. Every time there was just a small window, they took it.
So this is a race to 8, so must win here for Howard and Nolan. Great shot there from Nolan.
Yeah, that's the big darts there to put pressure on Russ. To you think he's gonna go 18 or 19 on this one? I think probably go for points and go up to 18s.
Yeah. Man.
Doors open right now, so right now Howard can come up here and take advantage of this game right here.
Stayed committed on them 18s and just flight it out. You know, it's tough, especially if you forgot your darts. Jerry's not letting this game get out of control here, so opening up a new house, getting the point lead, forcing Nolan back to the 19s, which he's really good at. He's going to look at the 18, I'm sure, and hits it. So just what he needed to do. They're hanging on by a string, but they're still hanging on.
Big 7 mark there from Russ. Put the pressure back on Howard. Howard here is probably going to stay up top or excuse me, stay down low and just point away.
Risky third dart, but connected. It's always a good one if it connects. The man on fire stays on fire.
Yeah, Jerry's not missing many darts today. He's locked in, and I think maybe it was a little bit of that I don't know if it was Fireball or whatever he was drinking before the match. He called it his aiming fluid, and it looks like it's working for him.
Nolan answers right back.
Russ fires right back, but this could be that war of attrition where that 15 just doesn't carry the weight of that 19. So Howard right here with a couple good darts can really seal this game. Big darts from Howard there.
Nolan's going to clean this up, make it a 4-7 scoreline here, which they really needed. They win another game, and momentum might start flowing towards them. So it is a loser start format, so Russ and Jerry's going to get the start.
And something interesting about moving in these legs, they're moving into the 501 freeze, where they've been playing everything same score or singles. So introducing the freeze with this definitely adds another element. So it should be interesting to watch these next couple matches.
right, so Mike's going to run down there and get them all situated here with the freeze, the stack scoring. So this is about the time where Howard Hill really starts kicking it in gear here. He ain't just gonna miss all day, I can tell you that. Not that he's been missing all day, but the scoreline will say otherwise.
Yeah, and a couple of those post-Thanksgiving pops are kicking in down there, and you're seeing Howard's darts come back alive. Small slip up there by Nolan, but everyone seems to be shooting right on par with one another. So this should be a real good leg of 01. You know, sometimes those 20s can be just so frustrating because, yeah, you can light it up and throw those 180s and 140s, 120s, but at the same time, you know, those 26s are the bane of everyone's existences, and 11s and 7s, and I can't tell you how many times I've destroyed the triple one for a bar round for the whole team. So it's always fun watching the steel tip guys throwing the soft tip board with steel rules.
So Molly had mentioned that you might have an announcement that you'd like to share, Mike.
Yeah, something that Brian Henry and myself have been working on. Brian Henry is one of the owners of Motor City Entertainment. The last couple of years, we've been slowly just growing Motor City darts up in the Flint area. So we're starting something new in 2025. It's going to be called Motor City North. It's just the northern Motor City venues, which is Grand Blanc Moose, Goodrich Country Club, Flushing Moose, and Midland Moose. Our center point will always be Goodrich Country Club. You know, 9 boards there. It's just a great place to shoot darts. But we're starting this thing called Motor City North, the venue series, which we're going to highlight all 4 of our great dart venues, and we'll be hosting a very unique type of tournament there at each one of those venues once a month. We're going to have some unique prizes and stuff for showing up and supporting Motor City and these venues. Something Brian and I are excited to roll out and start doing here in January. I think it's going to be great, not only for the community, but for the shooters, and something we're looking forward to grow darts in the area.
Yeah, that sounds great. I tell you what, You and Brian Henry already do a great job with the darts in the area, and we sure do appreciate it. It's really helped me get familiar with all these shooters, and I feel like I am in the middle of all of them almost. The location of Game Time Streaming, what do you think?
Yeah, I really do. I believe that you're kind of where you guys are at. You're right kind of in the heart of everything Motor City, because you get the southern shooters, you get the shooters that are right in the middle, like kind of like the Waterford, Clarkston area, and now the northern shooters from Genesee County. So you guys here at Game Time Streaming is a perfect place and venue to highlight not just Motor City but all shooters around. I think you guys do a great job doing that. I know I appreciate it, and I know the dart players from the area really love that, the fact that it's for everybody. It's not just some of our high-end shooters, which are very fun to watch, like we're watching today. I think it's good for everybody, and I know I look forward to the matches. I tune in whenever I can. It's fun to follow and watch, and I'm happy to be a commentator now. Love doing this stuff, and just happy to be here.
Yeah, we was really looking forward to you and Molly coming today. It's always good to get new people on the mic, and Don is a professional commentator, but it's good to mix it up every once in a while. It's definitely really good for Molly, hearing a girl's voice on it somewhat just makes the room feel different, and a lot like Katie Sloan on the Midnight Dart Club. It's just a different feel, different vibe.
Yeah, absolutely. When you called to ask, and then you said that you're having Molly come down, thought it was big that she did say yes to it, because I do think the ladies need to be absolutely more involved. I think for a long time, I don't want to say there was a barrier, but they just kind of thought there's just these few upper echelon females in the state, and with just how much darts have advanced in the last few years, all these girls are throwing fire now. It's fun to watch them. It's competitive, and to see how the girls are becoming more and more involved. Wow, big darts there, 180 out of Nolan. It is great just to see them being more involved, and continuing to do that. We'd love to see more of the girls be more involved with commentating and shooting. I know there was talk about getting Alicia to get involved with some of this stuff from the club, and just to see some of these girl shooters come out and shoot and commentate is great for darts.
88 is in danger. Yeah, we are having a ladies' night coming up. We do have Wendy Muzz and Katie Howard in this Division II bracket. So there's a few girls currently in these tournaments, and we're actually playing each other. So it'll be me and Katie versus Ron Otto and Wendy Muzz. So that'll be a great matchup, honestly.
Competitive darts everywhere. That'll be fun to watch just all around. That's just going to be really entertaining, and something that'll be just fun to watch. Yeah, I think Nolan's going to take this out right here. Yeah, there it is. So they're pushing on that freeze rule and switching up for the stacked 01s, adding a different dynamic.
Yeah, Katie is going to throw a ladies' night, just a ladies' night, not a ladies' league or a ladies' extended tournament, but we are looking into the ladies' night. We wanted to get a little bit of time away from the ladies' fall classic that just happened, and before we schedule it, but definitely going to be a good one. There are some fire ladies. I don't know if you caught the ladies' fall classic, but man, those girls can shoot.
I seen the awards from it, and then got to talk to a few of them, and got to hear about some of the stat lines, and man, oh man, it sounded like there was some absolute fire darts there. Wish I could have watched that.
Yeah, Katie Howard was king seat, and Chris from the Nail wound up double dipping her, but it wasn't. She didn't just push Katie over. She shot great darts to double dip Katie. So Katie is one of our top girls for sure. And we had Robin Lilac, Megan Killian, Lisa Jones, and one other lady that was on in the season before this. So they're popping up here and can't wait to showcase them.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job with the girls there, and it's entertaining to watch and exciting to see them here on the stream, and looking forward to seeing more in the future.
Yeah, it was Katie Weatherwax. So it was Katie Weatherwax and Robin. They played each other. It was a great stream. One of the cricket games they played went 30 rounds. So I know that doesn't sound interesting, but it actually is, because they were just, throwing haymakers back at each other. So, back to this match, Howard really needed to do this. And Nolan needs to not freeze him.
Yeah, yep. With Russ just kind of missing there as well, this is going to be a very big throw from Nolan. He's going to need a ton plus here to stretch this game back out.
Howard Hill with the hot hand. Nolan's going to have to pick this up here.
Yeah, it's coming down right now from between Russ and Nolan. Whoever's going to come through right here, because you're getting the jeopardy of freezing. But this next set of darts here is going to tell a tale.
Absolute massive opportunity here for Nolan.
Nolan trying to change it up there. I wasn't feeling that triple 20 going back down, as we were talking about a little bit earlier. That 20 can just be dangerous. Yeah, you can fill it up with a 180 or 120, but so easy to hit just a low scoring opportunities. Howard has some magic in him though right now. Howard can take this out. He absolutely has the darts and firepower to do this. Big triple there. Oh, great darts.
Yeah, he did go. He was going to go tops, and I love it.
Well, it looks like this is gonna continue to go here. I don't foresee Howard with 3 darts missing these looks. So on to the next game.
Huge round there from Nolan. I know he's not feeling it, throwing a 18, but he's doing what he's got to do. So they're crawling their way back. So 6-7's going to look a whole lot better than, what was it, 6-2 at one point? No.
Oh, wow. Probably a good bust on his part not to have to work with a 5 and have to move the board. And where everyone else is at right now, this should get back to him here.
needs to connect here, and he does. Making it a 6-7 scoreline, fighting back.
Big dart there. Big dart there. This is going to... Is this cricket?
Yep.
Big game of cricket coming up here. Looks like everyone kind of cooled down there this last game. They're looking human.
Yeah, taking breaks in the singles can help or hurt you. You know, Jerry took a break when he was on fire, throwing like a 6-6. So, you know, help or hurt you, but we're all masters. They're all masters down there. They know how it works here. So, Jerry with the absolute strong hand today for sure.
Yeah, that was a big 6 to open up this game. But looks like Howard's answering right now. Big 6 there by Russ. Nolan here is going to have to connect pretty heavy to start scoring here.
Jerry could be a wrecking ball right now.
Yeah, he potentially has darts in hand to essentially end this game. Big triple right there. He's going to go point now. Absolutely. Perfect darts right there. Howard's going to need 6+ here to keep this game competitive.
Yeah, with that point lead, you're always going to throw a little bit better. So these darts are going to be nice and relaxed and able to look at, you know, double 15, trip 20. So your best darts are definitely when you got the point lead, and Russ is looking smooth.
Yeah, I think that's where he went there up for that 20 instead of going at the 16 for the close. He was definitely looking at just sealing this game up right now.
Interesting choice to go bullseyes, but I guess if he could have hit a couple double bulls, it would have helped a little bit. But
I think they were going off just the pure scoring with it. I could see it go both ways with it. Maybe it's a shooter's choice with it, but yeah, I think at this point they're just trying to get something on the board. And big darts there from Russ to seal this match. But man, hella good darts from everybody. It was a good match all day long. Not a lot of missed darts. Smart darts across the board. It was good to showcase some of these open level shooters. Just tossing pure fire today.
6-8 score line. Jerry Frazier right there with the hot hand of the day, I think. So. Just absolute huge win there from Jerry and Russ. They both had over an hour drive, so hopefully it was worth it to them. And, you know, Howard and Nolan, they're going to get a opportunity to come back to the Game Time Streaming Championships in January. They'll pay $50 for the team to re-enter the championship, and they're still one of the favorites to win.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, no joke with Howard for getting his darts there. I know he shoots that straight barrel, but they're definitely going to be a powerhouse team. But the same thing with Russ and Jerry. I think, though, there was some talk down there in the basement before we started that they usually shoot both in shorts. I actually got to watch them take their pants off because it's obviously snowing and freezing outside. And Russ was a bit upset with Jerry for not having shorts, but it might have to be Jerry's new go-to is shooting with pants on, because if he's going to continue to shoot like this, he's going to have to be Jerry the pants demon, man.
Yeah, shooting good all night is one thing, but both of them shooting over a 5 average in the last game, just making a commanding win there. 5-2-5 and a 5-3. You ain't going to do much about that, especially shooting threes. Really appreciate you all tuning in to Game Time Streaming. We do have a giveaway. It's the Nico Springer 18-gram soft tip darts. Every $10 to Derek H21 gets you an entry into the wheel. So $20 is 2 entries into the wheel. So every winner we've ever had has only had 2 entries, and we've given away some nice darts, and these are also some nice darts. Mike, have you ever touched the Springers?
I actually just had an opportunity to today. They feel great on your hands. They're definitely for people who are looking for darts. They're a great addition to your set. But for some of the new players out there who are looking to get into darts, this is a way a lot of us got into darts early on, as we were doing a lot of these breaks. But when you're doing the breaks, you're kind of supporting just random folks. When you're doing this kind of stuff, it's kind of like a break, but you're supporting the people that that are helping support you. So for the folks that are out there looking, this is a great chance to get in. And like you said, the odds are in your favor. So I'd recommend doing it. And these are some really nice darts.
Yeah, us being new, we only have like 7 people in the drawing. So your odds are really really good. Looks like Michigan might have won. That's great. So congratulations to that. And congratulations to Russ and Jerry. Came down here ever since the very first game they won. They just kept it rolling, like you said. They just didn't let the gas off at all.
Yeah, there just wasn't. They didn't have any missed opportunities, and even when they did have a few misses, it seemed like the next darts when they were coming back up, they were throwing on point. And when they needed big darts, they got big darts. So. And it wasn't like they lucked into it or something. Like they came to play and they shot fire. But hats off to Nolan and Howard too as well, because you look at the score lines with it. These games were close, and these guys said they're open level shooters, and it's going to be when we go further on in the championships. Don't sleep on any of these guys, because they could easily win.
Yep, so we'll have a post about the Game Time Streaming Championships. We're going to have it at the Union Lake Eagles. We're trying for January 25th, so we'll let everybody know so they can make it. And thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you on the next stream. It's quite a big one, December 7th. Quite a bunch of people. We have a 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 8 o'clock streams. So I know we made a flyer about that. And we'll be posting more about that. Thanks for tuning in.